Well, the LA Lakers opened their preseason slate last night, and while the 40-year-old James Sr. was not in action, out, of course, while nursing a litany of fake injuries.
Obviously coming off the MCL sprain of last year, obviously, the foot has kind of given me a little problems from time to time throughout the course of the last few seasons. So
LeBron James Jr., aka Bronny, was on the court in full force against the dreadful Phoenix Suns. The same Suns who finished just 36-46 a season ago, missed the play-in tournament altogether, then had arguably the worst off-season of any team in the entire league, which included them getting rid of both Bradley Beal, and Kevin Durant. As a result, the Suns are not expected to be very good this season, as they are currently sitting at the 22nd best odds to win the NBA championship this year, an insane long shot of plus 40,000, which means for any of you betting novices out there, a $100 bet would pay out 40,000 big ones. Anyway, yeah, that team dismantled the Lake Show last night to the tune of 103-81. A game which, wasn't even that close, with the Suns jumping out to as large as a 27-point lead in the third quarter. Though there is certainly no reason to panic in Tinseltown, as Skinny Luka, who looked absolutely fantastic in the Eurobasket tournament this summer while showing off that new astonishing body transformation, sat out in this game, as did his bus-riding and alleged top 10 teammate, 40-year-old LeBron James. So not much to glean from this outcome last night, as JJ was quick to point out in his post-game press conference.
Yeah, we have three elite offensive creators on our team, and we only had one of those guys in the lineup tonight, and they've got good perimeter defenders, so.
Though it wasn't all glass half empty for JJ in this one, as there were some positives.
We just haven't had enough time. We will get there. I'm very confident. And there were some bright spots for us. I thought Vando played extremely hard, was very disruptive. CK's minutes were great. Good for Austin to be able to score efficiently in a limited amount of time. RJ was a bright spot in that second half. So there were some good stuff.
Such as the surprising solid play of Bronny James. Yeah, because of course that didn't happen. Bronny was back and looked like straight us. Of course, Bronny lit it up during his legendary year one with the Lakers, following Daddy hijacking the team and forcing them to draft the 8th leading scorer on a mediocre college unit.
It's a complete crap.
Yeah, so it probably shouldn't have come to a surprise to anyone that Bronny didn't fare very well in that circumstance and struggled mightily last season, posting a minus 7.2 box plus minus, which ranked 679th out of 735 total players who logged a single minute last season. That was while averaging 7 minutes per game in the 27 games he appeared in, and dropping just 2.3 points per game on 31% shooting from the field. Yeah, again, needless to say, it was not a banner rookie season for Bronny, but there was reason for optimism from the Bronny James truther camp following an encouraging performance in the Summer League this year. But all of that optimism is out the window following last night's turd of a performance. How does 1 of 12 from the field and 1 of 8 from the three-point line grab you? That was in 24 minutes of play off of the bench, but Bronny did pour in 8 points while making 5 of his 6 free throw attempts.
Impressive. Very nice.
So at least he had that going for him. Despite the struggles from the field, though, after the game, Bronny was feeling pretty good.
Yeah, definitely felt like I was more comfortable, especially with the ball in my hands. and with the defensive and offensive schemes. But just trying to fill it out, trying to fill out my role still, and just continuing to grow during the season.
Perhaps, maybe, it was just a matter of poor shot selection? No, because that was good as well.
I felt like they were, pretty good shots. It wasn't rushed, wasn't, forcing anything. Didn't have my legs under me as much as I wanted to, so a lot of them were short, but, most of them were online, and I felt like I could have made them, so I think I, took some good shots.
And it actually is difficult to argue with him on that one. I mean, look at some of these shots. Ultimately, this is just a case of like father, like son here. The apple clearly doesn't look to have fallen very far from the tree. But listen, Bronny is still young and still feeling it out.
I'm just trying to fill it out, trying to get some reps in with, the guys. There's probably not going to be as many opportunities during the season, so just coming out and playing hard, playing my game, and doing the non-negotiables. So JJ sees that and maybe give me an opportunity during the season.
After all, he doesn't even turn 21 until Monday. Perhaps he should have, I don't know, stayed in school to mature and let his game develop so he would be more properly prepared for the NBA stage and not left open for mock and ridicule by these humiliating performances, thrust further under the microscope because he is playing on his all-time great father's team, put in that very situation by his father, all for some sick feather in his cap.
It's probably, when it comes to basketball, it's the greatest accomplishment that I've ever had. Done it all as an individual, but there's no greater accomplishment that would be able to overtake me being on the same floor as my son. So it's the greatest thing that's ever happened.
But, well, this is where we are. And this is where poor old Bronny is going to find himself for yet another season.
It's the greatest thing that's ever happened.
And this is why the LA Lakers are so utterly finished with LeBron James.
You will absolutely see that for sure. Now, will we put it out to the public? That's to be seen, but that will absolutely happen.
And for more on that, you can check this video out right now. And please do make sure you are subscribed.
Okay. Do it. Do it.
What are you waiting for, huh?
With notifications turned on to stay up to date with more from me.
Help me help you.
Until next time, guys.